Your boy.
Oh.
So I was really into that one.
He was.
I used my hand movements.
If there's a video camera here, y'all would have felt that.
Your boy.
Your boy.
Your Philadelphia Bizoy. your new coming to Will Smith Bizoy. Meek Millie.
Meek.
That's right, y'all. Meek Mill has dropped his
wins and losses.
Wins and losses. I don't know if it's highly anticipated or long awaited. I'm not really sure on that. But
how do you feel about it?
How do I feel about whether it's long awaited?
Yeah.
I feel like it was definitely anticipated in some eyes because yes, he said some stuff on his mixtapes and all this, but this is his first real album since his whole Drake,
all this
shit's been going on,
everything.
And I'm expecting him to say some shit.
Yeah,
he's got something to say. You know what I mean? Rick Ross executive produced the album, so I know that Rick Ross is steering Meek in the right direction to kind of rise up as a phoenix from the ashes. You know what I'm saying? Because we seen Rick Ross do it with the shit with 50 Cent. Yeah. He came out of that bigger than he was before. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that Rick Ross is kind of directing these things and you know what I'm saying, and kind of pushing them in the right direction. Yeah, I'm wondering if I'm gonna get to see, you know, the phoenix rise from the ashes with Meek Mill. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of felt like he somewhat did a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. Yeah. I don't want to say that he's completely rid himself of all of that because even right now he's going through beefs with the Miami legends like Uncle Luke and Trick Daddy. They're all saying stuff because of some shit he said, online, or he said something. I'm not really sure, something about Florida and all that. And then you got the whole thing that with Safari and Nicki Minaj, and how he realized that when he was going against Drake, he kind of approached the situation in the wrong way.
He'd want to have a talk. He said, right. I wouldn't mind having a sit down, conversation.
I'm sure you wouldn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if they can discuss it like
trying to get back in the wins,
right? He's trying to get back in the wins. You know what I'm saying? And so I was expecting a lot from this album. But I would like to hear from what you've heard, what was your take on it? You feel like he's...
I would actually say that it could be a win for him.
Right.
Definitely could be a win for him because, you know what I'm saying, he had some good production on that shit.
He had some really good production.
Yeah, really good production, definitely. Right. And he had some good features too. Had some hot tracks. Some good hot tracks, some catchy shit. Not everything. I didn't feel everything. It wasn't a whole playthrough where I would just be like, I'm gonna ride this whole album. It wasn't one of those, but it did have some hot tracks in there that I could connect the dots was dope.
Right.
I liked that. Yo Gotti killed it too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the intro. I like how I'm about the intros where it's like I want to see are you trying to hook the fan? You know what I'm saying?
Right, from the beginning.
From the beginning, like are you gonna turn us away? Like, because I hate an album that starts off weak. You need to start off strong, and if you have a track that ain't gonna be stand up against most of them, throw that in the middle somewhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But start off strong and you better end strong. I don't want to hear your weak shit at the very end too. Like, I don't want to be like, all right, how you gonna end it? And then be like, that shit sucked.
Right.
Like, but he definitely came on strong. I liked it. You know what I'm saying? Shit went hard. And I mean, the title track, Wins and Losses. So that needs to be taken into consideration too. Like, if you're gonna have a title track, that shit needs to be kind of the epitome of your album. You know what I'm saying? You need to, basically, you got to make that song go hard because you named it after your album, and he did good on that. He had some good ass tracks, but overall, like I said, it wasn't a playthrough.
It wasn't a playthrough.
Yeah, it wasn't a playthrough album where you could just ride it out.
Beginning to end.
Yeah, beginning to end. So, to me, I went ahead and gave him.
Well, let's hold the ratings. Let's hold the ratings till till I get what I got to say out. Okay, we'll get a raise at the same time.
He did. Before you say anything though, he was spitting on that shit.
Yeah, no, he has some good rhymes on there.
He did have some good rhymes and he had some good lines that I was just like, all right, nice. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm aware that Meek Mill has been through a lot.
Yeah.
Just from the point of him, I remember Meek Mill on the mixtapes when he was just out in Philly and he was just doing that shit.
See, I didn't follow him too much back then.
Well, I mean, I didn't follow him too much, but I heard stuff. You know, I listened to a few of his earlier mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? And
I didn't.
You know, I've heard Meek Mill. I know that Meek Mill is like Meek Mill built his following based off of I'm a rhyme and I'm gonna eat everybody in sight. That was Meek Mill in a nutshell. You know what I'm saying? And I'm from Philly and I'm from the hood. That was Meek Mill in a fucking nutshell. You know what I'm saying?
Before his loss.
Before his losses, but. You know, I think also he was saying that what he means by losses is not just
in the rap game.
Not in the rap game, just outside of it. You know what I'm saying? Homies that passed and, you know what I'm saying? Just the ups and downs of, you know.
Yeah, he had some good tracks when it came to that. Like, when it was like reminiscent shit, you know, where he's, you know, talking some real shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And he also takes the time to talk to the youth, which a lot of the, you know, the hood rappers don't really do. He, you know, he took some time to like teach, you know what I'm saying, about it. And, you know, just what he's been dealing with, you know what I'm saying? Even when the whole Beanie Siegel situation, you know what I'm saying? And how that played out, you know what I mean? And it's like, damn, this fool's really dealt with a lot. You know what I'm saying? On a major scale. Right. And just to be some kid from the hood that like came up, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, there's definitely some good tracks on here. One of the ones that stood out to me was where he actually did the Jay-Z sample, where they sampled the ending track on the Blueprint, which is really dope that they went back and that they did that. You know what I'm saying? He's also a club rapper. So there's a lot of club tracks on there.
Yeah.
So he's definitely got that on lock, just the kind of baller, you know, club tracks, stuff that if they're gonna play at the strip club, the shit that he did with Quavo, they're gonna play at the strip club. That's a hit. That's a hit. You know what I'm saying? It's just definitely a street single, but there's definitely other songs in there that are a little more introspective, like the song "The Young Black America," where he kind of, you know, talks to the youth. And all that. There's definitely a lot of that on there, man. So. Do I feel like Meek Mill climbed up from the ashes? Yeah, I do feel like he did. But he still got work to do to expand.
Yeah.
I do want to give a shout out to Tidal, though, the streaming service, because Tidal has all of the album credits in the songs. So I can see who produced what and who's behind some of these songs, who's written some of these songs, which is... That was like probably the best part of like opening up those booklets when we were young. You know what I'm saying? Like reading who produced what, and that's how you keep up with producers. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
But there were songs like his I didn't know Future was. I would have never known Future produced songs if it wasn't for his album credits. And one of the songs he did produce on one of his album credits. So all in all, man, based on what you heard, what do you give this on a scale of 1 to 10?
On a scale of 1 to 10, give it a solid 8.
8?
Yeah.
Hey man, you know what? We kind of on the same page. I give this a solid 8-2.
All right.
For Meek Mill.
Yeah, it's definitely a win, but he does have work.
There's definitely work to do. I think he definitely needs to expand some of his topics.
Yeah.
Definitely needs to you know, speak a little bit more on some of his you know, his perils. I know you balling and you got bitches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you getting money and you got nice cars and all that. That's fine. You know what I'm saying?
You can talk about something different.
Talk about a little, you know, just, you know, I get it. You know, music industry, you gotta make those type of songs.
You are making music for people that want to just act like, you know, like this song was made for me.
Right. But I can tell he's maturing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Which is a good thing.
That you can tell that everything that's happened to him, he's taken it in, soaked it in, and he's learned, and he's going from there. Right. You know what I'm saying? He's like, all right.
He's not gonna let it even hold him back.
Exactly. He's not gonna let it hold him back, and he ain't gonna just be like, all this is happening to me.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get in a ball and get in the corner and just be mad and sad.
Right. He's like, nah, this did happen to me. This is making me 100 times stronger.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, at the end of the day,
learn from your mistakes if there was mistakes you made. Because he said that he saw that he was out of control.
Right.
He said that himself. He was like, I was out of control. I was talking shit to people. It was like I didn't need to.
Right.
You know, and it's just like
young and wild.
Yeah. And that's a process in the game. I mean, he's not the first to go through that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And some people have folded.
Right.
Some
people have folded.
Yeah, he's moving forward.
Some people have literally gouged their eyeballs out with a fork. This is a true story. Okay? Yeah. It's a true story. Some people can't handle that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, it's a testament to what he's trying to do. He's trying to stay in the game. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I'm here.
He's got mouths to feed, man.
Yeah, and he's like,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna.
And you can hear that. Like it's still like a hunger that's in there. You know what I'm saying? That's like, no, like I don't care if y'all try to tear me down and tell me I ain't shit.
Spit me out.
Right. Like I've been through that already. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Meek Mill. Yeah. Give that a strong 8.
Yeah.